So you're thinking about raising bison. Well, don't ask us how to do it. We just got started last year. We're still figuring it out. That was the whole point of us starting a YouTube channel, so people could watch us grow. It's amazing where life brings you. I never thought I'd be raising bison. Just kind of happened. We're going to take a little tour of our ranch today. We hope you enjoy the episode, and if you haven't done so already, hit that little subscribe button down below. Show your support for our channel. It's what motivates us to make more videos. So, really? Don't you dare attack me. Look at him, he's actually keeping pace with me. Just waiting to attack. So I figured I'd just take you guys on a walk here. Just kind of walk around our little ranch, see what it looks like, so you can kind of get a perspective. I know a lot of you that watch okay, seriously, there's the noisemaker, one of them. And you can see the whole herd of younger ones that we got in there too. Yeah, we hear you. These are some of our young ones. These are about half grown there. That one running there, the black and brown one, we call that one Scissors. And I don't know if maybe later I'll try to get a clip of that, but he's got that kind of beak condition where the tips don't come together and it comes together in a scissor action. There's our others, right? That one in the middle there walking, that's the one we call Ed 209. If you've ever seen RoboCop, and I mean the original RoboCop, not that newfangled one they got out there, you'll see why we call that one Ed 209. And yeah, we got to chase them off the, well, technically they don't go on the road. For some reason they don't ever cross off the grass, which is kind of nice, but we got to watch them. We really got to watch them because, I mean, there's a lot of traffic. You've heard some of it go by already. I've only been out here a couple minutes. We got big semis, logging trucks, all kinds of stuff that go through here, so... And if they get a little too close, they get a little air dusted by one of the semis. They get out of there real quick. But anyways, so, well, that's our house. And that's my wife right there. Okay, that's not the most enthusiastic wave I've seen today. But judging by the fact that the lawnmower's out, either I'm in for work or she's working. Obviously, I'm too busy filming. I have much better things to do. One of the things that we like, that we, that actually attracted us to this property, big, giant oak trees like this one. And we got a few of those around. Well, that's nothing compared to the pine tree I'm going to show you guys here in a little bit. Everybody's hungry today. And there's the chicken coop, the chicken house. That thing is full of mother cluckers. I'm already getting the look already. Okay, maybe I'll edit that out. This building actually started out long before we got here. Started out as a sauna. When we first got the property, there was an old wood stove. In fact, can I see it from here? Yeah, we actually took the wood stove out and just used it as a kind of an ornament in our yard there. So this was the original bathhouse to the original homestead. There was an old cast iron tub that they basically just put the seats around. So yeah, that was a lot of fun getting that out of there. Hey, where did we end up burying that, hon? Oh wait, I'm not supposed to say that. Disposed of that. I can't remember either. I'm sure I'll find it the next time I'm trying to dig a post. Just kidding, folks. I don't need all the environmental people giving me a call. This was one of my better ideas right here. This is a deer feeder. It's let's see if I can get my finger in there. So this thing here is actually a, well, it spins and it's got a timer. You can set it for 4 different times. And like I said, one of my better ideas. So Who wants to feed chickens all day long? Now, summertime, not that big of a deal because it's got, you know, we got all these bugs around here and wood ticks. In fact, I haven't seen a wood tick in over a month, so they must be doing their job. And there's the lawnmower. Actually, correction, I'm sorry. There's the lawnmower. This is just what the lawnmower uses to get the lawn cut, right? Yeah, I'm gonna hear about that later, I guarantee you. Are all the chickens watching me? Oh yeah, yeah, they're stalking me now. Couple more chickens and this would legally be a mob. They'll be breaking out the torches and pitchforks soon. There, one just pooped, that's great. Yeah. Well, when you own chickens, that's one of the things you gotta do. You gotta kind of watch out for those little chicken bombs that they like to lay all over the place, particularly right in front of the front door. So there's Kim, doing what she does best. We do love each other, you just never know it if you ever see us together. Okay. Alright, well, hopefully I'm not jumping around too much, but to continue the tour, I'm going to bring you down to the cesspool swamp that we call a pond. So what I did was I just dug around out here and pretty much found the outline of the original pond. And I dug it out and created myself a nice swamp. So we have pecans and we have mallards. And well, this year they're actually coming back up to the coop because we've been having some predators running around middle of the night here. And we got bears, we got fox, we got coyotes, we got timber wolves in the back. Rarely ever see those, but you do see their tracks, and man, I'm telling you, their tracks out on the road are bigger than my hand, so I do not want to meet one of them. And here you got the stars of the show here. For those of you that have watched the other videos pretty regularly, you'll have seen the videos where we put in, or rather tried our best to hack together film of putting this in. I lost some of the footage when I stepped on my phone. But they love this area, and part of the reason is because they got a better view of us coming and going, so they actually seem to like that. I mean, these are definitely herd animals, and I think they consider us part of the herd. Some of you may not believe that, but I definitely believe it. So that's Sapphire right there, 9116. And then you got Thor back there, and then you got Ruby up here. So it's kind of middle of the day. So they're just taking it easy here. And this area will become our containment corral, and also our squeeze chute will be located pretty much right along in here. But I've gone over that with other videos, so. But that's an example of our nice 7-foot high 8-strand fence there. Yeah, just taking it easy, Sapphire. And then we come to the section that this is actually the original barbed wire that I put up last year when we knew we were getting our animals. You can see all the stakes and posts and stuff, and this is eventually going to be more fence. So this is all going to be gone, that's going to be gone, and that's going to come back here, come up to where we're walking now along these stakes. So gives our animals a little bit more room, and also brings them up a little bit closer too so we can see them. We like to watch them. Yeah, this is where we feed and water. I mean, in case you're wondering why the water's in the feeder like that, it was the only way we could come up with where Thor won't sit there and hook the bottom of it with his horns and flip it over. In fact, that's also the reason why I have this log wired in along the one side. It keeps him from flipping it upside down and trying to wreck our expensive feeder, which doesn't look so expensive now. It looks a little worn. And then back there you can see they have access to the big field back there. That's going to be our new gate. Most of you have seen that, and you can kind of get a perspective here now where we are compared to the garage and the house. So, you got kind of old meets new here. You got the new fence in here, and again, now that's, well, I don't want to say old because that's a temporary fence I put up when we took out the other section to put in the new section that was expanding the old section. Okay, you confused yet? Well, since we're out here, we might as well do one thing that's very important to all, well, I was going to say bison ranchers, but all ranchers in general, is we might as well do a little fence check while we're out here. Just to make sure, because you never know, logs and trees fall, limbs fall. And I do this regularly. You can kind of tell, well, I guess you can't, it's kind of overgrown, but I do come out here and walk this path or walk this fence pretty regularly. So this, if you watch the other videos, you've seen plenty of this out here, everything from when we put the wire in the fence. But I'm gonna sneak through here. So here's our pasture, and I can see from here already that the fence, I mean the fence kind of disappears over there, but this is our pasture area. So that's the fence, that's the pasture. There's more over on the other side, but there's so much weeds and cabbage that you got to go through to get out there that I don't even think you'd be able to see more than 6 inches in front because it's tall and thick. So I'm not even going to waste your time. If you want to look at a green screen, you can look at your computer or something. So we check and make sure. These could probably use a little bit of tightening, but overall I think they're still pretty good. You know, that's that ratchet and spring system that we use. The ratchet helps us to tighten it up. The spring tells us that we have enough tension on the line. There's a road, dead-end road, that borders our property over there. So every once in a while we do get people that stop and you know, look at the animals. Funny thing is, when you get bison, word gets out, and you know, more and more people are finding out that we have these animals, so we get more and more people stopping. So we're basically just coming out back where we were. And watch these pickers here, those things hook you in. You'll know it. So where we came out, see, our driveway does make a loop all the way through. It actually comes in handy if you got big trucks and stuff coming through here, which we don't very often, but it is nice to know that you know, you don't have to sit there and do that turnaround stuff. Now come winter, I'll let that second part of the driveway there ice and snow over. I'm not going to bother trying to keep that clean this year. There's an example of what our new wooden fence is going to look like. So we just come up the driveway here, you can kind of see, like I said, technically it's the backyard, but we call it the front yard. Most of this is trees and plants and shrubs and stuff that were here from the previous owners. We got rid of some of the dead stuff, but nothing really exciting. But there's the mega pine I was telling you about. In fact, if you watch some of our previous videos, that's the tree that's responsible for dropping all those nice limbs I had to clean up with the Kubota and the chainsaw. So anyway, that's about it. Back down the driveway here. It looks pretty in the summertime when we have a lot of these, you know, limbs and trees and you know, leaves and stuff out here. Come winter time though, it's a lot more open than this, so we can see traffic a lot more. They can see up into the yard, but in the summertime it's actually pretty secluded. Anyway, that's our ranch, so we hope you enjoyed the little tour of the place. If you like our channel and you like what you see, go ahead and hit that little subscribe button down below. It definitely shows your support and it motivates us to make more videos. And if you haven't had a chance to, just kind of check out some of our other videos. We got a bunch of them now. So you guys have a good rest of the day, and we'll see you next time.